So I'll try to talk softly so it doesn't get muffled. And again, I'll explain why I have my face covered. It's not because I'm trying to hide identity. It's because I spent some time in the hospital and my face looks very gaunt and weak. And of course the comments so far by the pro-loyalists have been slander or threats, and as I predicted, that there's no content, that it's just silly. I can already hear, you know, oh look, he has AIDS, he's HIV positive, and all this kind of stuff, which is a lie. Now there was one by the name Shinny70 who was in a conversation with somebody, and actually gave them a shout out. I said thank you, I appreciate it, you know, along with other people who were, I believe the other two were Republican sympathizers. But in this one I must thank Mr. 2023 CSM. Is that his name? Mr. 23 CSM, yeah. For his posting of Insight, Live and Let Die, which shows that there is some action being taken, or was attempted to be taken, about Freddie Scappaticci, and I believe I pronounced it right this time, because I mispronounced it in the previous video. That the IRA since the early 70s was being infiltrated by the SAS and MI5 and people saying they were part of the IRA, going and murdering anybody who had the slightest contact with the IRA, and just murdering them, and then torturing their families by telling them the brutal details and how they suffered. So I understand anger against the IRA, you know, over in the hand, and that's wrong. But was that really the IRA, or were they infiltrators? Well, those were infiltrators. Now, if people want to talk about actual members who were not infiltrators, what they did wrong, or address anything like that, or even talk about, have an honest discussion without name calling, without threats of republicanism or a united Ireland, please do so. I mean, please contact me. You know, in this Shinny70, he said, you know, I can't remember the remark, but you know, he said something like, you know, it's just all rainbows and your head's in the clouds, or something like that. And stupid, I did make comments on there, and it's on the same video. I said, did you not hear me basically thank you in the video? I said, speak to me, I would love to talk to you. And it was, he commented 4 minutes after the video was up, and then I responded to him after that 4 minutes, and silence. So please go watch this video at Mr. 32 CSM, and it might make you cry. I mean, it's terrible. Or regardless of fighting or anything, I mean, should not nationalism prevail? Shouldn't Ireland be free? Wasn't it wrong for the occupation to happen? And wasn't it atrocious that there was the gerrymandering and the no civil rights for the Irish Catholic? And people say it's not about religion. It's about unity. It's about an island. It's about the Irish people. I couldn't agree more. That's why at the end of almost every one of my videos I say, I don't care about theology. I don't want to talk about theology. But unfortunately, the majority of the Protestant is Scot, which is picked. They're Celts. They shouldn't be against the Irish, but they're picked. They're Scot or Anglo-Saxon. And the vast majority of the Catholics are Celtic, Indigenous Irish. So, unfortunately, the lines were drawn that way. And unfortunately, there was violence. And again, even when I talked about the attacks at Coshquin in 1990, I wasn't saying, aha, they were dead, blah, blah, blah. I said, it's horrible that those 6 people died. I wish they were alive today, living in their own land, and I wish that there wasn't somebody who was helping British soldiers walk around with guns in an island that wasn't theirs. Horrible when anybody does. And I get that I'm some hate monger, and yet I get death threats. But I'm the hate monger. I'm the sociopath, right? But just for stating an opinion, just for asking for dialogue, I get threatened to get my throat slit. Now again, I don't see two sides to this. Please show me the two sides. Please show me the other side. Up until now, it's all been just slander, silly comments, and death threats from the loyalist side. What is that leading me to conclude? And then there's stuff like this of Freddie Scappaticci. And again, you can see my face on this channel. This is just because I got out of the hospital very sick, and I can already predict the comments, as I predicted the comments before. You know? So, take it easy. Peace to you.